Hello everybody, I am Husky Light. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes to this huge incoming of new subscribers. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it, and all my subscribers that have always been with me as well. For those of you who have sent me an email in, I will be getting back to you in the next couple of days. And if you notice here, it's actually nearly dark. I'm getting my cards out a little bit late for the week. Simply, I've had a migraine all day, right across here. I think I think with the new moon, and I think a lot of us have been feeling it because a lot of us have been feeling the energies around us, and that I think there has been. I think there has been a lot of ascension symptoms, and I think my migraine today, which is just starting to ease, thank goodness, because I've not had one in such a long time. It's just crown chakra and third eye going. Let's see how far we can stretch it open. So it's been quite painful all day, but it's starting to ease now. So get the reading for the week out and see what's happening. We've got a Venus retrograde, haven't we? And I think but I still think it's going to be good at the end of towards the end of the month for sort of love and things like that. As long as we don't push it, I think that's the main thing. I think as long as we're not pushing things too hard. As you can hear, my wonderful doggies, probably going to start in a minute. Ooh, yeah, he is. Bandit, go lie down. Genie, leave him alone. My little Genie bullies him really badly. So anyway, thank you to everyone. As I said, I will email those of you that I've had some beautiful emails. Thank you so much. And I will email you back or send you a little video actually to say thank you. Sometimes it is easier for me to send out like a little video blog to some of you than typing, and then I can say exactly what I need to say as I'm thinking about it, and it's just a little bit easier. It's a bit more personal as well, I think. So, and Jessica, thank you, because you actually mentioned my crown chakra and my third eye in an email the other day that you sent me, and yes, it's feeling the effects of the ascension. So right, I'm going to get the cards out for this week. I'm going to put the camera down. Let's go through it. Let's hope we're going to have a good week. Let's see what the energies are that are going to be coming up around the week. So we are going from, I'll find my, right, this reading is for tomorrow, 20th of July through to Sunday the 26th of July. So we'll get these cards out. Oh, wonderful. Ish. Shall I re-pull these? Shall I cheat? No, I'm not allowed to do that. I have to go with whatever comes out, because that is the energies for the week. Oh my life. Right, I'll try and make this this week's reading as upbeat and as positive as possible with the cards, with what I have available to work with. Namaste, thank you. So I want to put this down and see what we've got here. Okay, let's go for this then. We've got the Five of Swords in reversed, which is in the what we need to know position. I think for some of us this week, remember it is a general reading, it's not for everybody, but I have drawn the cards as always for the highest good of everybody, and what we need to know and what we need to watch out for, and how we need to act, etc., and behave in certain situations. So Five of Swords, we might have an urge for some of us to prove that we are right in some situation that may come about this week. It could be about a situation, it could be that you're trying to prove yourself right to a certain person. It doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter this week. Try not to get into that power struggle. It is I can't get my words out. It is an indicator of power struggles and conflicts. Things are not worth fighting for this week. We have really got to try not to get into this I'm right, you're wrong situation, in whatever it is this week. Try and be as pleasant as you can to others in whatever situation it is. If it's a work situation, you could really shoot yourself in the foot if you take this attitude. Don't escalate anything. If any arguments start, try and keep them as calm as possible. Don't deliberately escalate them. Try not to get try not to get over angry. Just try to stay back as much as you can this week. There is going to be some problems, some conflicts at some point that we are going to have to deal with. If it's a love situation that comes up for you, with the Five of Swords in reverse, don't have this need or urge to show or try and prove to somebody else that you are right. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? I think the answer is, for most of us, we want to be happy. It doesn't actually matter whether we're right or not. Just let it go. Let it go. Just let go of the ego in that situation. Accept things the way they are for the moment. Okay? In what we need to embrace this week is a Page of Swords. A Page of Swords is a bearer of messages. Unfortunately, with the Page of Swords, though, he doesn't always bring the greatest of messages. He isn't a fantastically upbeat card, not like the Page of Cups or the other pages. He usually brings probably something that we may not be hoping to hear. His message that he brings in: don't push too hard, don't push too fast this week. We had a great week last week where it was go, 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 it was go forward, it was work on your dreams, it was get your manifesting going. This week the energies have changed quite dramatically, I think, and it's just don't push too hard, too fast. Step back a little bit, have some patience, don't get into arguments. If anybody is giving you any criticism of any sort, accept it with grace. There's going to be a great deal of mental and physical energy this week, and we need to use it wisely. I think a few of us are going to have to back off and go inwardly to a certain extent. Just step back, work on our inner core if we need to. Don't tell other people how to do anything, don't step on the toes, and just know when to push in a situation or with a certain person, and know when to back off, because this card agrees totally with the Five of Swords in reverse in saying that there could be the chance of conflicts this week that are not worth having. But if you get angry or if your buttons get pushed, you could get into that conflict, and it's not worth it. Just keep as calm as you possibly can. I think we do need to go inwards a little bit this week. Let other people have their space, back off from them if they because if we're going inwards and we're having to do that, then just expect that other people are going to feel the same, and maybe they need a little bit of space and they need to go inwards as well. They need to have some time on their own. If they need time on their own, let them have that time on their own. It is absolutely crucial in avoiding conflict this week in any sort of situation, whether that is general, whether it's work, whether it's a love situation, whatever it is. And don't assume anything as well. Don't overdo things in health matters. Give yourself a break, give others a break around you. I think a lot of us will have frayed nerves, nervous excitement, and just will be a little bit edgy at times. So we need to take that into consideration as the week goes on. Try and meditate as much as you can. I think a few of you have maybe forgotten, especially last week with so much going on and going forward and being quite upbeat about everything. You might have forgotten just a little bit. So it's a really good time this week just to meditate and balance and get as centered and as grounded as we can throughout the week, so that we can deal with, if any of this stuff comes up for you, you can deal with it. You are better equipped to deal with it. You are not going to get as caught out by situations and people if you are grounded. So just keep that in mind as well. What we need to avoid is the tower in reverse. There could be some changes going on, and we need to not get ourselves into conflict again if these changes start to come about, whatever they may be. It's not as bad if it was in the upright position. The changes would be worse, but there may be some changes this week, and we have to take these changes as calmly as we possibly can to not escalate a situation in any way. Think positively. If it's a love situation and there's changes going on within a love situation, there may be a need. You can't change your partner. You can't do anything about it. Don't try and prove that you're right. Just think positively and focus on yourself this week. Take one step at a time. Don't lose your cool. I think there is probably a need for more communication, but because the other two cards are saying step back and don't give people their space, I think the need for communication can wait until the end of the week, until things have calmed down a little bit. Don't make any risky investments this week. Just be careful in everything that I think, oh God, I feel like we're going to all be stepping on blinking eggshells this week. But just try not, my dogs have gone off on one. Try not to get into any conflicts and try not to make things any worse. Do things in a straightforward manner. Give people the space that they need. Give yourself the space and rest that you may need, because I think there is going to be inner conflicts as well as outer conflicts. There may be things that you're thinking about that you need to work through step by step on your own this week. But saying all that, by the end of the week we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is, oh God, so much better than the rest of the cards. I wish I could have changed them. I really do. This first three cards are probably sort of most of the week. Towards the end of the week, probably maybe towards Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Things are going to be a lot easier. The atmosphere around us, any conflicts will have eased, will have calmed down by the end of the week. It's a really positive card compared to the rest of them. You will know by the end of the week that you you are appreciated, you do work hard in work situations, you're really well regarded, and you will know that at the end of the week. Whatever's gone on during the week, whatever little conflicts have happened, as long as you have acted in the fairest and most diplomatic way that you can, then by the end of the week, people will notice that you are wonderful and most people get on with you, and you will see that at the end of the week. So any little blips during the week, just try and stay positive and calm and think, okay, this is not a particularly great week, but so we're gonna step back a bit. We're gonna if you can go on holiday, just go on holiday for the week, but people will see you in a positive light at the end of the week or by the end of the week. If it's a love situation, things should have calmed down by the end of the week, and they do see you in a positive light, but there is still a need for patience, for not pushing too hard, too fast. So try not to do that. Success in work by the end of the week will start to come through for you. Things will look a hell of a lot better than they did at the beginning of the week. Money will look good as well at the end of the week, with it being a 3 of Pentacles. It could even mean, for some of you, something that maybe you'd been waiting for during the week that didn't happen because of the stress and the strains of things that may have been happening. Well, actually this will actually change around and come through at the end of the week. It may come through at the end of the week because maybe we've had to go through some of the tower changes, and that has brought about the upturn, the positive card coming through. So everything will be back on the right track by the end of the week, going in the direction that we want it to, and looking at an awful lot better than they do at the beginning of the week. So we just need to all take a blooming great big deep breath, stay as positive as we can, and just go through the week as best we can. Keep our mouths shut, go on holiday if we can, and try not to get into any sort of conflicts. I think with spirituality, by the end of the week, you will have, I think we all will have gained some very deep insights, not only maybe into other people, but especially into ourselves. I think we will have learned spiritually a lot more about ourselves, from the need to have to go in, from the need to having to pay attention to maybe what we say, what we do, knowing that we would rather be happy than right in certain situations, and looking inside ourselves and seeing why sometimes we do act like that. But during the week we will actually be aware of where we can sometimes trip up, where sometimes we can go wrong. We will actually be consciously aware of that and taking steps to avoid that. So that gives us a lot of growth. You're not blindly going through the week not knowing what is happening and just stepping on other people's toes, saying whatever the hell you like, saying what's going on, not caring what other people think. We are going to be consciously aware of what comes out of our mouth and how we act this week, and that is going to deepen our understanding of ourselves, and it's going to bring a lot of insight to us spiritually. We are going to spiritually grow from that. So not a great week to start, but it's going to finish an awful lot better, as long as we're aware of anything, of everything that's going on around us. So wow, energies, a lot of changeable energies going on. But I think as long as we're calm, as long as we do a bit of meditation this week, I don't think it's as bad as it sounds. We can avoid conflict. We will be aware of what's going on, so that's fine. If you would like a personal reading from me, just click on the link above. I'd love to set one up with you. We can get to the bottom of any serious questions that you may have about your life, or situations in your life that you have at the moment. I can have a look at that and get some great insight into it, help you with some answers, and have the best week that you can do. I love you all, and I will speak to you soon. I will be back with the angel cards in the morning, and now I'm going to go and shout at the dogs in a calm in a calm way. Okay, I love you all. Namaste. Bless you.